Welcome back to Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists. Stop! Now, could you do it again like this? That's right. Today, we're sitting down with casting directors.
We got some of this industry's most influential casting directors in film, TV, and etc. Haha, wink, wink, new media, to talk process and what it's like to be the key holders.
So let's read that breakdown. Take it from the top, and let's listen in. And just throw it away this time if you could. Just throw it away.
Hey guys! Oh my God! Hi!
Hey
guys.
Hi. We just came from a happy hour.
No way!
That's
What?
so
we
funny.
snuck our drinks in our coats.
You guys are so bad.
my God.
Yes.
It's not our fault.
Yes.
our fault. We're
No.
terrible.
We are
We're
bad.
terrible.
It's so good to be together, all of us.
It's so
Were you at
good.
Laurel Hardware?
We were.
We may have been.
We might have been. We might have been at the Laurel Hardware at Surly Goat.
Oh my God!
Oh, surely go.
I love the
bad.
Surly Goat.
We're so naughty.
Well,
It's
I like
so
to find
funny.
actors there.
Yeah, Surly
They're
Goat
always
right
there.
next to
They're
Lee
always there.
Strasberg, the Beverly Hills Playhouse.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Oh,
It's a great
yes,
spot.
it's great. And you can just find the best actors in specifically the Surly Goat, not the Lee Strasberg Theater.
And
Absolutely.
I love being around actors when they don't know I'm looking at them.
Yes.
Because when they know that it's on, a watched pot never boils,
Yes.
and a watched actor never performs.
Exactly.
I feel like
It's
we're
true.
kind of undercover agents. At
Yes,
times.
all the time.
I think
Literally
it's so
all the
fun
time.
when you always hear those stories of like kids being found in malls. And
It
I
happens.
love a mall scout. I
Yes.
think that's
Oh,
so fun.
It's so old-fashioned.
It's so old school. It's like I saw one the other day. I was the Americana and I was returning my fucking phone.
No,
Yes.
phone.
No.
It keeps breaking.
It keeps breaking because I keep dropping it. And
that fucking phone.
that fucking phone, I like cannot get over this thing.
Well, and it's glass.
And it's glass. And why do they do that?
And why do they do that, though?
That's the
glass.
thing. Why do
It's
they
so
do
messed
that?
up.
They
It's
shouldn't
just
do
like,
that.
It's a little piece of
Anyway, I was
chandelier.
at the Genius Bar.
Mm.
Exactly. I was at the Genius Bar. I was dropping my phone, and then I went to pick it up, and I locked eyes with a kid with it, it,
It.
and I went,
an audible gasp.
That audible, like it jostled me because I never thought I'd get one in real life.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's so rare these days to find kids in malls. Like
It's an
that.
ethereal moment when
Yeah.
it happens.
It is.
I
when
feel
you
like the
find it.
yes.
Yeah.
When
you
you
go,
really
you're
look.
Disney. You're Disney. You're coming with me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
You care. I don't.
You know what I love? What I love about her.
Don't care.
I don't.
I know you don't care.
No,
about
no, I'm
me.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say it once I get their
Don't.
attention.
Don't do it.
What I love about her.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. What I love about her is when she realizes she found it, her eyes narrow in. It's
do.
almost
Yeah.
like she stays completely still. I have to wake. Sometimes I have to splash some water on her.
Oh
well,
my
it's
gosh.
something that amphibians do. If you've noticed, they sometimes they have a second set of eyelids that kind of flip down and up.
You've
You're
noticed.
casting
And
eyelids.
it's something. It is. I think it's a trait that we
You,
have. It's that
you smell
second set of
casting in the
eyelids.
water.
Yes.
What does
Yeah.
everybody else
I
do
do.
when they see someone with it, when they know?
Well, I think I was with you, and you did have your eyelids zero in. We were at the Little Sunshine, the Little Miss Sunshine premiere party.
Yes.
And we met a young Benny Drama.
Oh,
and
Yes.
your eyes went straight to the back of your head.
Yeah.
Oh, he just
He
is
was
spectacular.
He's
isn't he?
so young. He's so
I'll tell you what I do.
spectacular.
I tell you what I do. I kind of step back. People say, "Are you offended? Is there some sort of smell?" And you'll know that I think I found it when I go, "Well, that was terrible."
That's
say that in the
good.
room.
I do
That's
the same.
almost
It's
like
like-
sarcastic.
Like a
almost
waiter
sarcastic.
going, well, I hated it.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
so funny.
Classic. That's so funny. I'm sure they love that.
They've got to love that.
They
I
do.
think they
They do love
absolutely
it.
love
They do,
that.
right?
They absolutely
it's
love
so
that.
special
They
that you
want to
guys
feel that.
Yeah.
No, you go. No, please.
Oh, please.
You guys go.
It's so special you guys think there's something special in someone, because I find that everywhere, and I don't really give a fuck.
What do you mean by that?
Sometimes I just go, you.
Oh,
You're
you're a
sort
little
of
more.
the nihilist of the whole.
Yeah.
Like, when we do our little cast luncheon.
She's always the
The
negative
bad
one.
girl, the bad girl,
You're
always the
sort of a
negative.
Nietzsche.
Well, you're
You
always,
are.
yeah, you're always talking about how the industry is not coming back and it's not working and it's never working. You've been talking like that for 25 years.
Well,
now.
I'm going to do that until they give us an Oscar nom category.
And they
there
just
we go.
did,
There
and they
we
just
go.
did,
So you're no
and
longer
literally
doing
they
it.
just
This
did.
is the first I'm hearing.
So it's
Yeah.
okay if you need 45 minutes to adjust.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yourself.
My entire feed is just talent, and and what I'll do is I'll have a breakdown. I won't even read the fucking breakdown, and I'll go, stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
they call you the
Yeah.
queen of FU casting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And sorry, that happens to be the Queen of Los Angeles. Hi, guys. My name is Titty, and I've worked at
Tiddy. Tiddy.
She always
T
does.
D
She's always
I
doing
E.
this.
Always.
She's always
IDDD.
She's always doing
why?
this.
I have been in casting. I'd say about 46 years now.
That long.
Yeah, I know. Blessed to be here. One of the original members of the Soho House when there was only one.
You and Al. Al Pacino, right? He was
Yeah, Al Pacino.
He was in there with you.
literally.
Gambling away.
I love Al. Isn't Al so fun?
He's so fun.
Very
So fun.
thick. He has a thick energy.
Such a thick.
Yes, the room feels thick.
It's
Balmy.
viscous.
He's a balmy guy.
Viscous.
He is very
Yes,
balmy.
bring the
Yes,
wind.
yeah.
It's nothing is more exciting than when an offer goes out to Al because you don't know if he's going to pick up or somebody else. It's kind of fun, you know,
yeah.
because it's not you're calling his team, you're calling his house, and he still has a landline, and he picks up and goes, "Huh?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, his agents are getting so old that they won't get back to me. So I contact his nanny.
Yes, for his
His
literal
nanny.
8-month-old baby, right?
Yes, and she'll tell me his schedule if I can send an offer out or if he's unavailable.
Well, and I have to say, she has something.
She does.
She has a glimmer. There's
She's
a glow
giving
there.
nanny.
There is,
She
yeah.
has something in a way that doesn't have anything, and that works for me.
She said
Well, yeah.
she gave one of the most inspired reads of the phrase, "Let me check," I've ever heard.
It's incredible. But anyway, so happy to be here. Love you guys.
What
so happy
agency
to
are
be
you
here.
with?
What casting agency I'm with?
yeah.
I'm Titty. I have my own casting.
TDD.
Yeah.
TDD.
I was gonna say.
Titty casting.
Yeah.
I
Titty
mean, I used
casting.
to work
TDD.
for all those big ones,
TDD.
but yeah, I right now I'm doing a lot of multicam, and I'm not bummed about it. I think we're in a new era right now for multicam. I think
Absolutely, it's coming back in such a big
yeah.
way. I'm so excited.
And
actually,
it's basically just co-star nation over there, where I just like mailman next week, white or two, next week, because I got my originals, I got my CRs.
series
SRs.
regs.
Yes.
CERIES.
That's it. That's what I call them. My
Gotta love
SRs. SSRIs is what we say.
Oh my God, you're bad. You're so bad.
But no,
You're
to answer
so
your
bad.
question, I work at my own agency with 12 young blonde girls
Well,
that work below
we,
me.
we belong somewhere.
Casting.
I'm young. I'm not
Casting.
saying I'm young.
Casting. You are young.
you know,
You're young.
it's a
Introduce
mindset.
yourself.
It's a mindset.
It is a mindset.
Introduce yourself.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Mindy Mosh, MM Casting, Mindy
Yes.
Mosh Casting. You know, I went independent about 12 years ago.
No.
Yeah.
I
12
did,
years?
12 years. It's
That's been 12 years.
I remember
Oh
calling
my
you
God.
saying, "Welcome, the water is warm."
I know,
Yeah.
and you brought me that basket of what was it, crudité or
Yes, it was crudité.
I don't know what it was.
basket
So
of
funny to see
crudité.
crudité in a basket.
It shouldn't be there.
just a
It
big mess.
shouldn't be
It
there.
looks like chores.
And that,
Just a bunch of carrots.
and that
No,
was
but
really
I wanted
it.
you to have that.
I know, and I ate all of it by myself.
Whoa, Mindy,
That night, yeah.
I'm laughing.
This
I'm
girl
really
put
laughing.
away a
Screaming.
basket of crudité.
I'm screaming. I'm
In the
laughing.
best way. I mean, in the best way.
I brought one too, just to
No,
commemorate.
Mindy,
yeah.
I'm laughing.
Well, I have it, backstage, so
That's
we can
incredible.
enjoy that later.
Well, we call you because you're always just shoving crudité down your mouth.
Delicious.
And also treating your actors with such kindness, I think.
Oh,
Well, can we just talk about your approach to
course. I'm
casting?
happy to do that,
Just
yeah.
jump in. Like what?
Just jump in,
Just jump in.
Well, the first thing I always look at are the eyebrows because
Yeah.
you can tell a lot about a person from the eyebrows. Are they plucked? Are they laminated? And so that really tells me all I need to know. And then I work from there. I work all the way down to the feet. And yeah, that's kind of my
You're body
process.
scanning people.
I body scan a lot. And personality is kind of a last result because, resort.
See, I feel that way about
You know,
talent.
I know.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
It
That
is,
is
it
so
is.
funny. I'm laughing.
Yeah, no, I know. I know, I can hear that. So yeah, that's kind of how I do it. And then if they smell, even better, because a fragrant, you want fragrance on set and you want smells, good or bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then talent, of course, matters.
Yeah. I mean, but who
Matters a
cares?
lot.
It does. It does.
That's
10%
awesome.
Talent does matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I beg to differ. Sometimes I like them just natural.
Okay.
Okay. Natural in what way?
Just
With no Botox.
Ooh, that's a discussion
That's a
for
trigger point.
later.
Yeah, that's
Put a
our-
pin in it.
We're gonna
I'm
talk about
laughing.
I want to
A
pin
lot
this
of-
discussion. Let's pin
okay.
it.
You're not avail or what?
We're going to be talking.
Yeah.
Release
A
the
lot
pin.
of actors.
What about your process? I mean, how do you do it? Because
Yeah.
you're incredible.
You have to
Please
introduce
stop.
yourself because you also introduce yourself in a way I've never seen.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Here it all comes.
I'm John Jacob Johnson. I am a casting director at JJJ. I went independent just recently, last month, actually. Big
I remember
split.
I called you. I said the jacuzzi's big,
Yes.
and we're in it.
And it was kind of this moment I actually realized, you know what, like I need a little bit of space. I need a little bit of space to do my thing. I was at Betty May for a while.
Yeah.
I was doing commercial casting for a while. I was doing theatrical casting for a while. And I just really settled down and I said, John Jacob Johnson, you need your own lane right now. You need to be doing your movies. So
Yes.
I now am independent. I'm so excited. It's kind of a first year. I'm doing a lot of the A24 films. I was working on A24.
Great.
And neon as well.
In neon.
Something.
So I do A24 neon and
Crossing
really...
the streams a little bit.
and they do not like that.
like that.
They do not like that.
hate it.
Oh,
They are very, very actually obsessed, but they are constantly fighting over John Jacob Johnson. And it's just
awesome
very
for you.
exciting.
That's awesome.
It's just very exciting to be in rooms like that because you really just get to see acting and you're looking for such specific types of actors for these and choices, big but grounded and huge but emotional, but not crying but crying. And so a lot of my actors, they leave going, you helped me so much. I was so confused by the end of it. And I go, that's exactly where I want you to
That's
be.
what you want.
I want you to feel leaving like you don't feel like a good actor. Just a little bit, just a little bit, like you're questioning every single moment of your life. That's my approach. Thank you.
Oh,
And
of course.
to you.
Okay. And I love that little noise, and I can't believe you had it patented.
I had it patented. I thought it was just so every time an actor comes into a room, I go, what do we have here?
It's viral on TikTok.
It's absolutely
viral.
gone
And it's so
viral,
good. You
mega
legally
viral.
have it.
It's mine. It's
I saw a
copyrighted.
moom. I saw a moom. I call them mooms.
What?
Has to.
Somebody has to.
I'm
I
laughing.
saw a moom that said basically.
So what do you mean by moom?
You know that word M-E-M-E? I call it moom.
It's Mimi, but I think
I call it moom.
I think moon
That's naughty.
I'm
That's
just
An
kind of
internet
different.
picture.
I'm naughty.
A Mimi.
That's bad.
But I saw a moom that said when you hear this noise, you know you're about to bomb an audition.
That is, I am laughing out loud.
It's funny.
I'm actually laughing.
funny.
That's great.
Maybe it's time to be an
Insane.
actor. Have you thought about switching
Stop it.
lanes?
I was an actor for many, many years and I had to give it up. I had to give it up.
Yeah.
I was an actor for the first year of college and then I just had to give it up.
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Oh, wow.
Here we
Oh,
go.
gosh.
I love
Another
to
one.
sing and be quirky. Bum,
Here
ba-dum,
we
ba-dum.
go.
Here she comes.
Oh, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. I got a glass of wine in this hand. No, I don't.
You
Come
are
on.
bad.
You want
So
this.
bad.
Yeah.
If I wish.
You want it.
Oh my God.
It's a white
call
wine
me
pina
later.
colada.
Call me later. 'cause
Oh.
I love those.
Yeah.
love those.
Yeah, they're really good.
Give me
A
that.
Chardonnay slushy? Yum, yum, yum.
Wine
More
is just
things should be
better like
slushy.
that.
Almost everything is better with a slushy.
Oh,
That's
tell
what
me
my
about
hot
it.
take.
Tell
That's
me
what my
about
hot
it.
take.
Soup? Slushy.
Should be in a perfect world. Hi,
Well, do I have a
I'm
gazpacho for you?
Cassidy.
Sorry.
It's okay. Hi, hey, okay. I'm Cassidy, Cassidy Jones, and I run Cassidy Casting, and that is, the #1 kids commercial casting.
Yes, huge.
That's sort of my lane, but I've been all over, and
You are a whiz when it comes to the kids.
The
Yeah, I
whiz
mean,
with
you're-
the kids.
The whiz with the kids.
She knows
You're
how to
whizzing
talk
on
to
those
them.
kids.
does.
You know how to just talk
You
to
know how to
kids.
talk
You
to
just
them.
really know how to
The
talk to them.
second you went independent, I went, welcome.
Welcome.
The field's big.
Yes.
Sometimes-
Yes,
sometimes-
and I wish it were a hot tub.
I know, but some it's a pool.
Sometimes I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I will walk into 200 South La Brea, a very well-known casting office here in Los Angeles, and I'll just go there to hear you describe a role to children because you're so good at gathering people in a circle, telling the kids what they're going to do, which is going to be unbelievably complicated.
For children.
Yeah.
It's so, and you have a way of getting a kid's attention in such a way that makes his parents feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
Which is so amazing.
Because here's the big secret about kids, and I'll tell you the big secret about kids. And if you're a teacher, maybe, or if you're a parent, listen up because this is helpful. Kids want to be talked to like they're babies. So if they're like a
it's- yeah.
6-year-old, they want to be talked to like they're 2.
Yeah.
You know? minus 4 years. So
It's nurturing.
Yeah.
And also,
they want to feel
makes them
it's
feel
like a
comfortable.
hug to them.
Exactly.
And
I can't believe you're still running your sessions because I mean you are such a like
It's true.
if I was a
I
kid-
just can't. I'm a control freak. I'm sorry.
You are so
I
bad.
can't believe you're running them, and
gotta be in
like
the room.
that's it's pretty inspiring because I mean ever since self-tape era, I mean
We need to talk about it, but put a pin in it.
dive into
Put a pin in it. Put a pin in it.
I haven't gotten off my ass.
I'm gonna need another. Talking about self-tape.
I'm bad. You are
it's
bad.
hell.
I'm
Oh,
laughing.
thank God. I don't get off my ass ever. I sold my building. I don't need to pay for one fucking thing.
What is
I
this?
make them all pay for it.
Oh.
I don't have to go into an office.
What are you going about?
I can lay in bed and
Okay,
go,
let's put a pin in it.
sorry, I have power now and
on
it's
your
fun.
Zoom, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
On
thank
Zoom.
you.
My God.
See, I love you because you always say you want to speak to them like a baby, but you're always so angry at the baby, it seems
Yeah.
like.
Right. So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I basically, I mean, I can walk you through it.
Please
If there's-
do.
So if let's say we're doing oh God, what's that thing? What's
Zip,
that
zap,
fucking
zap?
thing? What's that fucking
A warm-up?
thing?
What
do you-
Smuckers.
Oh,
Smuckers.
Not a
Smuckers
warm-up.
jam.
Right. Okay. I
Exactly.
was thinking.
But I do love
Let's
that
get
warm-up.
ready to audition.
I do love that
got
warm-up.
it.
No, I'm thinking of Smuckers.
That was
I'm
a little
thinking of
intense.
jam. I'm thinking of
Chunky
jam.
fun.
It's
No,
jam
it's not
and
on
jelly.
you.
That's
So you're thinking of a product.
For.
Don't worry
Thinking
about
of jelly.
You're thinking of the product,
Thinking of
jam.
jelly. I'm thinking of
So how we were gonna guess that? I have no idea.
We were like,
Well, what's that
acting,
thing?
you
We were
thought
thinking
jam,
you-
they
you
thought
think-
product.
So we have found it, right, Smuckers? So what's the rest?
So exactly. So
It was funny the way you thought it was something else.
That's so funny. So let's say we have a 7-year-old kid reading in for Smuckers Boy, and the line
Worst
is
age.
Smuckers, good. So you want to get their attention. You want to go, hey, you little baby, come here, you little baby, come here, you little baby. Listen. These are your lines. These are your lines, you little
Yeah.
baby. You're going to say, good. And if you don't, your mom's going to be really mad.
Yeah.
And then they're so jolted that they
Yeah.
forget all of their, like, sort of, bad child actor training, and
they
they
let
just
it
read
all
it
go.
natural.
It's like
Yes.
somebody who's never talking to an actual baby before.
It's so interesting.
It's more like a bully, a
I
middle school
love
bully.
babies and
Yeah, you
concepts.
love
I've
it.
seen so many babies on TV. I've thought about babies.
Mm-hmm.
So I know kids. I don't have any of my own. I don't have any siblings. I don't have any family. But I know
all.
babies. So I
None.
know.
That's well.
No,
But
no.
here's the thing.
No, I don't need.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
don't need it.
Clean it out.
Let it
What I
go.
think about you
Let
is
it
that
go.
like all of us stopped being mean about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were like, no, let's just always smile and always make them feel okay. And you
Yeah.
are kind of giving this old-fashioned casting, like a cartoon casting
Gotta
director.
say, the 2000s, the early 2000s, they're back. We're coming back into a time where we gotta start being a little rough around the edges again.
Sure.
Well, and we have
Says
to
you.
shake up the safe space because
Yeah.
the safe space has become too safe.
Wow.
You know?
And also, a lot of
I'm
people
crying.
don't perform in safety, right? Firefighters, if they felt safe, they wouldn't do their job.
Oh my
people- and they're not
gosh.
They're going to
Run
say
that
the
quick.
fire's toxic.
No.
No.
They're going to say the fire's fire.
Fire's fire.
Fire.
We're going to fight through it. We're
There's
gonna fight the
nothing
fire.
toxic about a fire.
Nothing. So why would we be toxic if we said,
Exactly.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
latest and the greatest.
Let me just rush through this like I'm a college
Take your time,
grad.
it's your
please.
moment.
Let me
Yeah.
rush through this slate like I'm a college grad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hi. I'm,
Give us a read. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Victor Vincent Vega. And VVV casting, and I am 5'9", and I am willing to shave.
Oh, so commercial.
Okay.
No, not commercial in any way.
That was a commercial.
I used to audition for commercials, but now we're nabes, we're nabies.
We are.
We our office is next to each other, so I
No,
feel like I see what
what?
It's a joy. No, it is.
It's so nice.
It is such a joy.
It's so
really.
nice,
What?
but I specialize in.
I'm laughing.
It's funny. It's funny.
It is funny.
I specialize in roles that are, a lot of them are historical roles, a lot of them are weird roles. The roles where somebody goes, a writer wrote gross man with genital rash, and we don't know who to go to. We're embarrassed to look for those people.
Well, I'll tell you who.
It's going to be me, VVV. And we're going to
VVV.
get out there, and I'm casting the nasty roles. I'm casting the weird roles. I'm casting the people that you need for your thing that you're embarrassed to talk to. And that's me. I'm happy to go out there. I'm happy to go out there and get a role for dumb woman who hates herself. You know, I'm the one that looks for those.
Well, who knows where
I
that
saw a
could
woman
lead.
in the mall.
Exactly.
Fantastic for that. If you need her.
Oh yeah. Do you know where she's right now?
No, but I could find her.
Okay.
I could find her.
the
She,
internet.
I'm people in the mall. They go back to the same spot. You just gotta wait.
Sure. Okay.
Well, and put
Great.
out a
That's good
TikTok.
tip.
Go ahead.
The TikTok community will come through for you.
Oh my
and
gosh, they
will-
can find
they will rally behind
anyone.
them.
And I will say, me
Yes,
and my
they will.
people, the way I counteract the kind of things that I'm asking for, which are sometimes degrading and demoralizing, but important.
It has
You
to
know,
happen.
it's you need the nuts and the bolts of certain things, which is weird people in roles sometimes. I like to become really good friends with my actors. I love them. I hang out with them. I have them over for lunch and dinner. And you know, do you guys become friends with some of your actors?
Well, what's
I
interesting
try.
about what you do is that you work just with one role, right? You're not hired like on a movie, right? To like cast
no, I'm,
a show.
I'm kind of a fixer.
Wow.
So you're coming in as
Niche roles.
an independent contractor, if you
Exactly.
will.
Exactly.
Which is so interesting. So I imagine that fosters a relationship with that actor. Because usually I'm just on shows or movies and I do everybody and everything in there.
Yeah.
Which is so funny because I want to talk to you guys about this.
Yeah.
Because all of us mostly are being hired for a project to do all the casting. The big guns will do offers out, right? To the
Absolutely.
top of the line.
Absolutely.
So it just naturally has me treating co-stars and guest stars less than.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Sure.
Because
course,
most of my job is emailing Ryan Reynolds' company. and getting his
Exactly.
avail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when I remember at the end of the day that I need a waitress that has an 8-page scene.
And you've put 15 people pinned, and you just have to
I'll
choose.
send out the tape. I'll send out the tape right before I go to bed, and I say it's due in the morning.
Yes.
Because I forgot.
Yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
working with celebrities
And we
all
should
day.
explain
And
what
that's what it is.
We should explain to the layman what pinned means. Pinned means that
You're almost there.
You're almost there.
Almost
and you're
there.
not gonna ever get there.
Yeah, yeah.
You're almost
Just
there.
to know, if we pinned you, we're not gonna use you.
Yes.
It's a
pin,
good sense of false hope. that I
they
think
pin
that
you
works.
to clear your schedule, so you have to wipe your entire schedule
Yes.
for the promise of it getting it, but they still won't give it to you.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
no.
usually there's another one. We use pinned a lot, but then there's a veil.
A veil,
Yes. Oh.
pretty much only for commercials, I would
Yes,
say.
truly only for commercials, and those are even wider.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can ask for the whole month just for a
I
fitting.
love putting kids on a veil because then they don't go to school.
yes, yes.
And they
It's
could miss
amazing.
like their
Yes.
whole times tables.
Yeah,
because
and
they're
they
waiting
get
for this Home Depot
crucial
fitting.
milestones, and they're
Exactly.
gone.
Ugh, it's
I love
nothing
it.
like. Can I
I
ask,
love it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you ever given an audible no in the room?
Say it.
Do you want to hear my story?
Oh my god.
tell your
Mimi.
This one,
Dad.
sometimes I call her before I'm going to sleep and say, "Sing me to sleep with that story."
Well,
Wait, is this the one where it was recorded on Zoom, or is that with the other one that you got?
that was the other one, but this one
'Cause that one was sad.
was a tough story because
have to
I
do
was
this.
I was working on Spider-Man, the new one with Tom Holland and Zendaya, who we love.
We love.
them. They're so sweet.
So
I love their
talented,
team. Their
so
team
funny.
responds fast.
Oh, incredible
Best
teams,
team.
incredible
So
teams.
funny.
And when Bella Thorne also came in for the role of Mary Jane,
Mm.
that was a really tough day for me because I love my girl Bella Thorne. Two
Yeah.
Disney girls, you know, and they know each other, Zendaya and Bella. They go back, and so when they came in, Zendaya irresistible, of course,
Yeah.
and then Bella Thorne comes in, clambers in, and she, you know, has her sunglasses on, but she's ready and she's locked in. And I had to say no because I saw the chemistry between Zendaya and Tom, and I said, well, who am I going to be to say no to, you know? So that was a tough no for me.
That's
but
a
we're
really
still
hard-
really close, Bella and I.
And you are
You
kind of
hang out.
known.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hang out with a lot of the A-listers. I try to keep my circle.
do too.
Always see that. You're always having these dinner parties and forcing people to come.
I love Nobu.
Don't you?
I love.
Gosh, can we just talk about Nobu for a second?
Should we talk about our orders? What's your order?
I get everything on the appetizer menu.
Yes.
Literally, and I go, let's
Yeah.
just grab some stuff.
Let's share.
I love
I love
Nobu
to share.
My
so
order
much.
is let's share.
Tell us.
Let's get some stuff.
Let's get it
I
all.
always say, I'm not that hungry, are you? Let's just get a couple things.
My order, a couple rolls. Yeah.
It's so
And then
nice.
split the bill. No.
Also, you're the one who credits yourself for getting Tom and Zendaya together.
Well, yeah, a little bit. I did. Yeah. Well, in the
You put
chemistry
something
read,
in
I
their
said,
sushi.
I think there's something here, and they're both like, no, you know. But then
You're
time.
kind of, you know, you sort of have a reputation as being a sort of matchmaker. in
Absolutely,
Hollywood.
you're
Sometimes-
bad.
I mean, our job is kind of matchmaking between the vision of the director and the actor and the studio. And
It's just so
you
much
know,
work. It's so much
Of
work.
course, and it's like, how can we create this big happy family where everyone agrees? But you seem to actually make actors fall in love. Sometimes, like when you see like two people who would be a good match, you like. I've heard you put them in chemistry reads together for fake projects.
I do.
I was going to
Wow.
say it all comes back down to the chem read and chem read queen.
Well, that's how we got Daredevil.
No.
That was never supposed to happen.
What?
And I said, no, let's get these two in a room. Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck.
That's absolutely insane.
And then they got married and
then
divorced.
Yes. Well, and it didn't work out.
I was going to say, how do you credit yours?
Kids happened, which was very good for
Yes.
Of course.
you know.
Oh,
So
thank God.
Thank God.
More kids.
Do you credit yourself
Everybody should
for?
be having more kids.
Do you credit yourself for the divorce when the divorces end up happening?
I do not.
Okay.
No, because my job ends when the casting process ends. So anything that happens after that, I turn a blind eye to. It's not my business.
Well, sometimes I don't even foster the project till that far. I just make sure the director shows up on the Zoom. I turn off my fucking camera, light a big weed stick, and go to
blunt,
bed.
I think that's what they call it.
I'm
Or joints.
obsessed with
Or
big
spliff.
weed
Or a
stick.
spliff.
Yes.
Dangerous.
Bougie weed brand.
Big weed
I
stick.
love weed
It's
stick.
they've
Their
just
building is
reinvented
so
it.
loud.
Yeah.
You see, they're doing a collab with Slim Jim, and you could gnaw on some
Yes.
meat while getting stoned as fuck. And I love doing that. And I just and then I go, the director's gonna pick it, so I don't have to
so
do anything. I
bad.
just had to make sure everyone showed up to the Zoom.
Another huge question coming from me. Sorry, I'm just chock full of questions right now.
Jay,
We'll get to your audition soon.
Or
No,
chalk.
you're a curious
I'm
spirit.
laughing.
Go ahead.
That was a joke, and I'm laughing.
I know. Obsessed.
I've got a question. Does anybody else, because I started this, is anybody else on TikTok giving actors advice about how to get booked?
Constantly. Almost
Absolutely.
Well, I think that's part of the job, isn't it?
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
I think it is.
It's half of the fun is
It's
giving
the
bad
modern
advice.
landscape, what I'm seeing, and I always wait 2 months. If I'm giving a specific example, I wait 2 months, and I say I had an actor come in yesterday, and that means it happened 2 months ago, so the actor doesn't know.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, rapid fire. What advice are you guys giving? Rapid fire. What advice? Mine, curse words. Don't put the emphasis on curse words. Put it on the word right after the curse word.
Thank you.
I don't want no shit, Sherlock. I want no shit, Sherlock. That's what's gonna get you booked on Neon.
Because a choice is being made.
Yes.
Because a choice is being made.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I like to do is at the bottom of every breakdown, I put "Do not submit with buttons," and if you add a button, I actually watch it.
No, and you book them
Whoa,
off of the
it's a
button.
secret.
You book them off the
Deal-breaker.
button.
Wow.
Buttons are the little improvised tags that a lot of people put at the end of their auditions.
Wow, this is so educational. I'm laughing.
But also, you brought up TikTok.
Yes. What TikTok advice is everybody
first.
giving?
Well, I say use costumes. Use big
Yeah.
costumes. Because for me,
It draws you in.
I'm casting carnies, right?
Yeah.
I'm casting flashers. I'm casting people that are the devil themselves. And I want to see if you own the costume. I want to see if you have it. And because if you own it, that means that you're closer to it.
Yeah.
We're looking for authenticity, especially a lot of these big roles, they're broad.
Yes.
So if you're wearing the costume, if you're going in for some sort of creepy, evil clown, put that makeup on. Do the work.
Put
It's
that
so
on.
funny. I was doing some co-stars for General Hospital, and I saw a lot of people wearing scrubs, and it made me icked out.
It did.
Oh, it's like too
It's a dull
desperate for
choice.
you.
I was like, just be in your normal clothes.
Oh wow! So this is the difference.
That's
Like you never know what you're gonna
Okay.
get.
You never know what you're going to get when you walk in there. That's why. So my number one advice to actors is you never know what you're
Yeah.
going to get. So just do it.
Literally.
But
just
also,
do it.
But also, my advice that I always give on TikTok is up, 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 end up, end up. Send the line up, 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 and
Hi.
up. So, and sometimes, it's just the kids being kids, they're family bloggers, like whatever it is. But,
Yeah.
I try and help. I feel
Yeah.
like it's our duty, and I think this is amazing.
It's
thing
crazy.
that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, we are just helping.
Yeah.
That sound you did on that TikTok, up,
up, up.
that went
Viral.
viral on baby TikTok.
Yeah. It makes babies cry.
All
It
of
makes
these
babies
babies
cry.
looking
Gerber
for
picked it
puppies
up.
were duetting
got
me, and they were
amazing.
my God.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk past a nursery
Yeah.
for a week.
Well, that's what I always say on my
famous.
TikTok. Like, there's no tricks to this. Everybody's different, but there is an answer, a right answer that will get you cast every time. But we're not telling you. We're not going to tell
Every
you.
casting director has a secret key, a secret code
Yes.
word that if you
It's
say
all
it,
the
it's
same?
an instant cast.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Well,
all
and
the
that's
same.
why
Tell you what it is.
And mine, I change
My
every
advice.
fucking day.
Oh, we
I'll
have
say
to
my
get, you
biggest
have to
piece
hear
of
her.
advice
Yes.
to flourish off of that is
Yes.
that I want as many takes as possible. I want 30 takes.
No.
Send them all
And
in.
I'm not going to watch all of them. But I want somewhere in there to be the right choice, and I will select at random which clip I watch. Maybe I'll watch
watch
two.
all 30.
And I don't watch all 30. No,
You click
but I
click
want them
through
to
them, right? You just
send
kind of
a
go, no,
lot of
no,
takes.
no.
We call this
no.
the Plinko
Yeah.
method.
Yeah.
If your eye matches the exact one that works for you,
Yeah.
and that's divine timing, right?
Exactly.
And that's beautiful. And,
Yes.
and so much of what we do is divine. And I think we can all agree with that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll
I
have
agree with
most of my tapes playing while my laptop is muted, and
You're just looking.
and you're in the corner,
And you're just
right?
clicking through,
Yeah,
right?
so I usually have the traders pulled up, and I'm watching it on Peacock on Safari,
Yeah.
and I have Actors Access up on Chrome.
Yeah.
And if you pull focus from Alan Cummings, then I'll turn the volume on.
Which is
that's
so
an
hard.
incredible method.
That's an amazing.
Incredible.
So you're not even listening to.
No, and these are same day tapes, right?
You're not
So-
listening to Alan Cummings either because it's all
Yeah.
muted.
just watching. It's all in the
You're
eyes.
just watching his energy.
Well, I'm reading the subtitles.
Well, that's what I do with Nick and Vanessa Lachey. Anytime they're on, I say they have it because we all know they have it.
And you set them up, didn't you?
And
You're so
didn't
bad
know
I'm
you were gonna
laughing.
put
No
us on
way.
that.
God, what
I
fake
did.
project did you send them in for?
Well, it was supposed to be a Survivor reboot
A reboot.
called Don't Survive.
Whoa.
And it was whoever, but
It's crazy they're rebooting something that, yeah.
I
You
love
know,
reboot
obviously, but-
opposite.
Exactly.
That whole thing sounds kind of misbegotten from the start, right? It's a reboot of a show that's already on that is successful,
Yeah.
and it's starring
And it's the other
actors.
thing.
And you want it to be the
The goal
opposite.
is
Yeah,
to
exactly.
die.
Exactly.
To
Yeah.
not survive.
And people
Not survive.
were not down for that.
I just don't
There
get
were a
it.
few, of course,
Yeah.
that
Well,
were.
here's the thing. You said
You
the
know.
naughty word. Well, I'm going to say a naughtier word. This is
Uh-oh.
TikTok advice. And here's the bigger naughty word. I'm scared to even bring this up. Are you guys charging $200 to $300 for a workshop?
Oh.
Casting
my
workshop.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay, cat's out of the bag, yes.
The most dramatic CW in Hollywood, and I'm not talking the network. I'm talking about casting workshops.
Oh, you're bad. I'm laughing.
It's a naughty
was good.
CW. And
So-
I'd say raise your hand if you pay your mortgage with casting workshops. Everyone in the room is
Guilty.
raising their hand.
Guilty.
But I must say, I don't want to do them, right? But all of these stage parents are literally banging down my door,
Yeah.
demanding it.
to find the answer,
They
like
want,
there is
they
one.
want to find the answer.
And again, there's no answer, but there is one.
There
And we
is
won't
There
tell
is
you.
one. There
We're not
is
going to
one.
tell you,
It's
especially not in a
secret.
casting
we
workshop.
all know it, and we won't tell you.
And it rhymes if you pronounce it crazy.
Yes, it does.
And
It does rhyme.
If you, just to be clear, for the layman, a casting workshop is where you might come with a required piece, some sort of monologue or some sort of performance, and then you perform for people who are casting directors. You paid it a lot of money to be a part of them, and then they give you some notes at the end, and they walk away.
Yeah.
There is a sometimes imaginary draw that maybe they'll think of you and cast you in future things.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
good question.
that's-
Have any of us cast somebody off of that?
Absolutely not.
No.
I did
I
actually,
cast-
yeah.
You did?
No,
You go
no,
first.
No, please go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, when I was working on Royal Pains, I did a casting director workshop with Backstage, and I did bring in a girl who was very green, but I said, why not? She has one line, and I brought her in, and I did not cast her because she was, horrible, but I gave her the opportunity,
That's
what
and
matters.
that's what's important.
That's what matters.
when
They're
I-
the
brave.
Thank
and,
you.
and she paid you, and you paid her back,
Exactly.
and
That's
it's
it, that's
and
it.
the
And she got in front of
transaction
them.
is over.
Yes.
Because that will get you. Here's a naughty secret. When you bring someone in from a workshop, it gets people buying more workshops.
Yes,
That's
because
it.
they go. I actually got an audition.
That's it.
so you got to do one. It's a quota.
But you brought someone in from a workshop?
Well, so it's a little bit of a loophole. So one of the stage moms who brought their child in for a workshop was pregnant at the time, and I had one of those moments where I stared at her belly and I went, I know. And that child, 2 years later, I put in a commercial.
What?
God.
Whoa.
2 years
So
later.
the child was like a year and a half old.
The child was a year and a half old. Yeah, the child
Unbelievable.
came out and it was fantastic at acting, and I just knew right away. I just had one of those moments.
You've got an ability that's
And
insane.
sometimes I feel like we're not that different from psychics. I
No.
feel like we
I would say
are-
we're very similar.
Yes.
Exactly.
And again, huge elephant in the room. We actually don't even have that much power. At the end of the day,
We're
we
just
don't
making
get-
sure everyone's on the call.
literally, we're just making sure everyone's on the call. We get our selects. We'll put those in front of producers.
Oh, and I say that all the time.
we'll
I'll
do what
put
we
you in
can.
front of them.
We'll do what we
I'll put
can.
you in front of them.
Should we talk about maybe casting's choice versus director's choice and
versus
maybe
studio's choice,
and maybe some of our
versus
favorite ones.
showrunner's choice versus
so there's
makeup's choice versus America's choice. I mean, there's so
America's
many
choice.
choices at the end of the day.
A lot. It's okay.
And if you don't get all of them, you don't get cast.
But my favorite choice.
If you don't get all of them,
You
they'll
don't
go
get
with the
cast.
safest one.
But you know what I love? I love when you get to tell them you were one of the choices.
You gotta say, I got so close, but I just couldn't win over this one producer who's in marketing at Sony.
Yeah.
Oh, can I tell you one of my favorites?
Obsessed with that.
Hate him.
One of my favorites is when. Oh, get ready for this. And when I tell you this happens all the time, I have a choice. Director's the same choice. Creative, a showrunner who's kind of like
Creator, yes.
barely,
Consultant.
but barely watches everything. It's her choice too. One of the studio reps' nieces is a new choice, and suddenly we get an intimidating email.
Yes.
And it says, your choice is not the part.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something for real. Casting is never involved in Nepo.
No.
No.
We've never picked Nepo.
We
don't do Nepo.
Yet Nepo arrives.
Yes, I'll say we aren't involved in Nepo, yet we have a front row seat to Nepo.
Should Nepo arrive at our doorstep, we must receive it.
Yes. Yes.
And
Like
that's
a
just
like fireman with a baby.
I was gonna say
Absolutely.
like
It's an open door policy.
like a
if
s-
someone's
like-
son
yes.
arrives at our doorstep,
Yes.
we must handle
like
it.
somebody from Water and Power who needs to check a line in your backyard.
Yeah.
Gotta let him in.
100%.
Gotta let him in.
if SoCal Gas needs a 12-hour window to come in to fix that wall heater, you give them all 12 hours of your day.
You do.
Because you have to.
Yeah.
Because you have to.
You have to. You don't
But-
have a choice.
What is a choice that you guys made that maybe we all know, went another direction? What's the one that got away for you, the casting choice? In your
I'll
project,
say
we all
Rebel
have
Wilson, 500 Days of Summer.
Whoa.
What a loss.
one. What a loss.
What a loss.
She would have been outstanding.
She would have been
me
amazing.
and a couple of the associates in my office, a couple of the young blonde girls. That she was our choice.
Oh my God, I'm like mourning that.
That's
I know.
so sad.
It is something to mourn.
That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Yeah, you look ripped apart.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, this is devastating. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and when we were doing Phantom of the Opera, there were a lot of people coming in for Phantom.
Yeah.
We were overwhelmed, and somebody who I was really fighting for was Jimmy Buffett, and there was
Yeah.
no
You would have
world.
been incredible.
There
You
was
would have
no
been
world in which I was
amazing.
going to get my way on that.
Yeah.
And I
You
said,
should've
the world loves
How much
him.
did he push? How much did he push?
How much did I push, or how
Yeah.
much did he
How
push?
many did both?
He pushed me to the edge. And because he has this persona of, oh, I'm a nice guy, but when you get behind a closed door for casting,
Yeah.
Of course.
the tables turn.
Everybody loved Jimmy Buffett. I mean, I've seen some of those tapes, and he goes, "Listen to the music of the night.
Yeah.
Sounds like cheeseburger."
Yeah, no, and I loved that. because
would've
I was
been a
like,
choice.
Talk about a choice.
Yeah.
But the
It's a choice
studio
because
didn't
people
go for it.
talking.
You know?
Yeah.
But can I say something?
Absolutely.
And I feel like everyone in the room here might exactly take the words out of my mouth. At least he got in front of them.
Yes.
At
He did.
least
He
he
did.
got
He
in
did.
front of them.
He did.
At
And
least
did
he was
anything
seen by
happen?
them.
And you took the
Jimmy
words
Buffett.
right out of her mouth. You
I'll
ate
tell you what,
them.
that freaked me out.
Jimmy, Jimmy, at least
Well,
he
what
got in
happened?
front of him.
My
At least he got in front of
Uh-oh.
him.
What
He
happened
got
though?
in front of him.
Exactly. And I told him, I was like, why don't you start something new? I was like,
Yeah,
you like
literally.
to drink. Why don't you go do something
But
fun?
also-
and thus Margaritaville is born.
Yes.
So what do we
That's
have? You know?
incredible.
All
And this
of
is what we-
Phantom, all of
And
those
that's a happy
creators.
ending.
And this is what we
Exactly.
always know. Once you get in front of them, they'll never cast you again.
Exactly.
right.
That's the moment.
They saw you in that one role and they won't see you anywhere else.
Now you're not emerging talent.
The one that got away from me, and I think about this every single day of my life, Charles Barkley is the fish man in Shape of Water. It was.
What?
What a loss.
Hey, but he got in front of them.
Poor Charles.
How was his
What
read?
a-
Do you have a tape of that?
I don't.
Oh, darn.
Not even
Don't
in the
have a
drive.
tape.
Oh my God, you
I
don't
don't
have.
think it's in the drive
Check.
Did
either.
you take
Damn.
a video of your phone, maybe?
Was it retransferred
I
over?
hate when the wet transfer expires.
Did the manager send or the agent send, or did they both
You know
double
what? It
send?
was sent as a Dropbox, but I didn't have access.
Oh, because you don't have Dropbox,
Did
the
you
app.
use
I
Mail
hate
drop?
Dropbox.
I hate Dropbox.
I hate Dropbox.
Send it to me. Send me the file.
Yeah.
Send me the 4 gig file via email and wait for it to send.
I want the file, and no, I don't want a Google link.
Yes.
I don't. If it takes me to open in Google Drive, I'm not watching.
No, I don't want it.
If you send me a Google Drive, you are poor and ugly.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's so. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Sorry, I'm just laying it all
No,
out
that's
there.
just
Yeah.
exactly
And
how it
I
is.
know it's the only way, but figure it out. You know what I mean?
Literally figure it out.
Literally figure it out.
Why is it our problem?
Unlisted YouTube link. I don't want that. If you send me a link, I'm not clicking.
How is it our problem that there's no actual way to send a file that we demanded was 12 pages and 4 gigs long to send via email? There's just no way to do that. That's not our fault. Get it to us.
Talk to your internet service provider.
Literally.
I'd like an actor to take initiative and invent an app.
Literally.
Yeah. And
Just
pay for
invent
it.
an app
Pay for it.
and pay for it.
Literally.
$30
Why don't you?
Yeah,
no,
pay for it,
the
$30 a month.
server.
I'm sorry, I
If
thought
you
you
want
wanted this. Yes.
You work for it.
Yeah, literally.
There's
Yes.
a million other people in this town hopping right off the bus
Yes.
who want this.
So why
a lot
don't
of
you pay
storage in
$10 for every headshot you want to upload?
But then also
Exactly.
pay for
And I'm not
each
gonna- I'm not
headshot
gonna take it either.
on
Yeah.
each of the competitors. Casting Frontier, they're great people.
because we're not going to use all the same one. We're going to use all the different ones.
No, we have different
Every-
styles. You get different things.
Every
Exactly.
single day, 419-year-olds walk off a Greyhound from Boise with 2 terabytes of storage in their Google Drive. Okay? And if you don't want
and
this,
you're fighting that. You're fighting
that. Can I guess?
Exactly.
You have to
fighting that.
decide if
Exactly.
you want this or not.
Literally.
Can I tell you, I was at the movie theaters the other day, vintage, and I went up to the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine and I got a cherry Coke vanilla Mountain Dew thing, and I went, now how can we invent something that makes all these sodas one? And we can't give actors enough data?
Yeah.
And we can...
you
Get
had
through
this
it?
thought.
And
You
know
had
what
this
really-
thought at the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine?
You know what really pisses me off? Sorry to swear. Can I
No,
swear
go.
here?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
What really pisses
Bad.
me off
I'm
is
laughing.
when I'm going through an actor's profile on Actors Access, which is a casting website for those who are wondering, and I see the same footage over and over again. I know it's $22 a minute to upload, but switch it up. I don't want to see the same clip.
I want to see a new reel every week.
Me too. Oh, can I tell you this? I don't like the reels anymore.
No.
Because I know they're paying $200 for more than 2 minutes. I want the reels cut up into clips.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
what's so interesting. I actually change my opinion on this every other week.
Yes. So they should just pay for all of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it should be clips and full reel, but if you send me both, I'm pissed off.
See, I'm like, throw it all away. I don't even care. I want you to shoot it in the woods. I want you to shoot it in bad lighting. I want to be freaked out. I want you to make this a short film. Are you listening, actors? Are you listening? Your audition should be shot like a short film. Throw it all away. Different angles.
That would make me throw up. And I think what's so interesting about this is if you watch this, and this is huge for actors to have,
Yeah.
we all have vastly different preferences and
Yeah.
vastly different choices we want you to make, and they're even conflicting, and we're going to do nothing about that.
No. In
No.
fact, we're going to be a little angry about it.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna be a little tiffy.
Yeah.
A little
Have
pissed
a
off.
little bit of a bad attitude
And in
about
that
it.
email, when I send those emails out and I give explicit direction that is rum, you know what I mean?
Red.
If not every single step is followed to a T, I'm out. You're out.
Literally.
I'm out.
God, I love you for that.
You're out.
It's
I'll tell you
so
this,
true.
Even the order, let's go around and just say the order you prefer the slate in.
Great.
Oh,
Because I'll say this. I like name, local hire or not, and I don't need height.
wow.
Wow.
Because you're on mute.
I want name, height, school, and then because this is kids, so I ask a personality question.
You need to know where to find them. How else are you going to find them?
I don't want to talk to your
Exactly.
mom.
You have to
I don't
ask.
wanna talk
You
to
have to
your
ask a
mom.
personality question like school. That's great.
Yeah.
Just to get like a sort of, are
Yeah.
you a Pasadena Elementary? Like what? What's your vibe? What's your
Yeah.
vibe? I gotta
Yeah.
know. And then I want 7 full body slates.
full body
And
is
I
it.
want them different.
8 would be creepy. 7 is fine.
7 is fine, and it's not. You know, this is just my job. I just have to know. I'm
You're
not
just doing your job.
Look, kids is the. That's not my job.
Exactly.
I want height. I need hands usually for my thing. I need to see how weird those hands are.
Yeah.
I need to know if you're willing to shave or willing to not shave. That's really important to me. I need to know if you have scoliosis, and I want it all to be in a full body shot.
Yeah.
If I see your face too close, I'll let you know if I need it, but I don't need that. I need the body.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love full body separate clip.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I don't like
Oh,
full
I don't
body.
want a separate clip.
No,
I
no.
want the full body for about 30 seconds. I want you to let it linger because I want to also take a little spin. I want to see what you look like from all angles.
Do you like when they say something fun?
I don't want any words in the full body. Maybe a couple of winks, maybe a couple little dance moves if you have it.
Yeah.
Hands
But
and
also don't bore me.
But
because
don't
sometimes
bore
I
me.
get bored
Oh
during
my
the full
God.
body shot.
Don't bore me. I want 30 seconds.
I fall asleep.
Right asleep for the full body.
It's just dipping
then
during
I
the full
want-
body shot.
I want to pull out, so I want the full body without a cut into a horizontal with your name, your location, and give me a horoscope. Give me some fun fact.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
But I don't want to cut.
But be
It's
quick.
so true.
Be quick.
But think
And
about
remember-
it. Don't bore me,
and
but keep me awake.
This is important to know. 5 syllables equals 1 second. So, so if you think 1,000, 2, you know, that's
Almost.
5 syllables. Close. So think about that when you're speaking. 5 syllables is 1 second.
And if I see a slate, I throw out the whole tape. I fucking hate
You're a
that.
no slate boy.
I'm a no slate. If you give me a
slate.
slate, I throw it away.
You want it right in.
And I just for the actors out here, a lot of these teachers I'm hearing saying the slate is just for filing. It's not important.
Yeah.
It's literally the most important thing you can do in your whole audition. It's the first moment we see you, and we will judge you immediately based on your slate
But
and your
you
slate
hate
alone.
them and you want to throw them
And
out.
I don't want
want
to
that.
see them anywhere. And if I see a slate, I'm already pissed off because I feel like I'm getting your personality,
Yeah.
not the character
don't
that
wanna
you're
know you.
trying to
Exactly.
bring to life.
But what's so funny is we all just said our opinions. They're all so different, and our opinions are going to change.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're going to change.
Also, so strong.
And again, just a reminder, there is one answer to get cast every time in the dream roles that you want, but we won't tell you.
Tell you.
The secret word, if you can guess the secret word.
And we said
Email
it here
me.
today.
Well, I just have a fun little thing before we go.
was in
Find
there.
it.
We said it somewhere today.
I
We
can't
have
believe
said the
you
secret
said
word.
it, but you did.
You said it.
I said it.
So I've just got a fun thing before we go. I brought some sides, and I was wondering if we could have like maybe a live session just to see how everybody works and stuff like that.
Oh, that's so fun.
Like
know-
us acting them out? Because that's,
like,
you know.
okay,
I would say it's definitely going to be a chem read or a
You
director
know what's
session
fun?
because I don't
is-
do any of those live.
So I actually did some work because we're very specific looking, and I found actors that look exactly like us.
What?
And I thought they could audition for us.
This is
and then we could give
perfect.
them notes.
That's
You're
really
genius.
smart.
I'm laughing hysterically.
Oh my God, mine's hot.
I'm actually laughing.
So here they come in. They're sitting in the chairs right now.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey guys. Hi. How are you doing? Hey.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, good to see everyone. Thank you for having us.
Hi. Thank you so much. Thanks. Okay. Well, relax. It's all good. You guys getting ready to go? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we're
Is there
good.
anything I should know before we kind of dive in? Or is there any notes or anything?
Do you guys have any questions about it?
No, it's really fun. This is a fun scene.
Yeah, this is just a fun opportunity. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is awesome. And okay, yeah, you'll be reading with Michelle. Michelle's here. We're gonna make up that you're Michelle, okay? And just whenever you want, we're rolling. Okay. Just wait 1 second, and we're rolling. Okay, got it.
Well, another day, another dollar. An exhausting day at that.
Actually, I do have a question, actually. So am I acting with him in this? I just want to make sure I
Yes.
have all the roles clear.
Yes, you're acting with him. Okay.
And I don't mean to be like a
I'm
needy actor.
reading as the other family members.
Okay.
Amazing.
And
Okay.
I'm Patrick, sorry.
I'm Mackenzie.
Yeah. Oh, we'll do it after.
Okay.
We'll do it after. Thank you.
Excellent.
And remember, I'm your eye line for all the other family members at the table.
Great. And
Okay.
what is the scenario that I'm sorry, are we improvising a scenario? Is that I just don't do a lot of improv. I'm more of a sketch
I
comic,
memorized
so-
some lines, so.
Oh,
Do you even have the script?
yes.
Just the
I would love
pages.
that.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
Thank you so much. We're actually good with you guys. Thank you.
Oh, we can do
Oh,
it
no,
now.
I'm
No,
so
we're
sorry.
good.
I just have
We're
like-
good. Thank you.
Amazing.
Sorry. I actually kind of want to see them.
Okay, let's see him.
Sorry, I'm a secret casting director in the back. That's what we do sometimes.
We have secret
Sometimes
casting
there's a
directors.
secret
Oh.
casting
There's a-
director.
there's
I'm sort
a-
of a casting poacher, and
Yes.
I go to other auditions, and I.
Okay.
I got so nervous. I was like, oh my God.
So crazy.
Of course. So,
Okay.
I would love for you, and don't, any notes that the first casting person gave you, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just
Literally,
worry
don't
about it.
even worry about me.
Blank slate, just for me, and just throw it away.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, another day, another dollar, huh? Work is so exhausting.
It's the most tiring thing I've ever done.
I can't believe that you two did that to us. I cannot believe it. It's been a tragedy for the whole family.
Well, no one said being a hitman was easy.
And it certainly doesn't pay the bills either.
I can't believe it. Cry, cry, cry. Look at your mother.
It's not her fault. Let her go.
Let her go. It's not her fault.
Great. Thank you guys so much for coming in. That was awesome.
That was really good.
That was
so nice to meet
really
you.
amazing.
All right. Thank you.
No
Thanks.
adjustments. Thank
Thanks
you
so
much.
much.
Thank you so much.
Wow, that was exhilarating. That was just great to see how you guys work in there. That was so fun.
So they look like us, huh?
They looked exactly like you guys.
How was their chemistry?
How was their
Did
chemistry?
they have what we have?
Do they have this?
I don't know. They felt a little stiff. Do you guys want to go now? Do you guys want to go?
Yeah, we'll
get
go.
the actors
We'll
that
do
look
for
like
you guys.
yeah, we'll get the
pretend to
actors
act.
that look exactly like us in.
Okay. This is fun.
This is
Reminds
fun.
me of college a little bit.
Let's pretend like we just came back from lunch and I'm falling asleep.
Sure. Okay.
Hi, thanks for having us. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Oh, don't stand there. Stand on the mark, please.
Oh,
Is it-
sorry.
So we have the
There's
mark.
only one and there's three of us.
Do you want us to just
Is there an order?
Stand on the mark.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go?
You're not wrong.
I mean, we had 2 days of this. What are we doing? What is this for?
I thought you were handling this. I have no idea.
Gosh, it's one of those again.
It's a Best Buy on the door.
Okay, it's for Best Buy.
Oh.
Okay.
You guys are here
me.
for Best Buy.
I thought
right?
this was
Yeah.
Home Depot.
Awesome.
Best Buy.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You guys are going to come in. You're going to look at the post. You're going to mark it. You're going to say, "Hey, I don't think this is on sale. This is probably a misprint." And then you're going to come in. You're going to be the Best Buy guy. Remember, you're big. You're interesting. Okay, and don't act sad. We've had a lot of people act sad.
Oh,
That's not
please
what's
don't.
working. Sad isn't working. So we want you to not be sad.
Yeah. And you're
then-
real people. You're not actors. You're real people experiencing a real thing. Okay, so act grounded and keep it grounded.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait, this doesn't look like it's on sale.
Hey.
Is this your dad?
Yeah. Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Stop.
I was gonna start. Yeah. No, you go ahead.
Yeah, you know-
Yeah, I saw exactly what you
We
saw.
have the same
Sorry.
note. Give it. You can give it.
I think that you are embarrassed of your father, but you also haven't seen him all of your life. This is your first time meeting him.
Oh, this is my first time meeting my dad.
Yeah, so it's kind of important that we get
Okay,
that
yeah.
energy in there.
Got it.
Yeah,
got
sorry, that wasn't in the but
No, it's okay.
That's amazing.
It was
Okay.
implied with
That's
the
great.
text.
Yeah, totally.
And you can stick to
sorry.
the script. That's not your line.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Here
it
we go.
just.
Yeah.
Should we just go whenever?
Okay, yeah,
or wait
yeah,
for
yeah.
you,
Let's do it.
or-
Wait for the camera to be on.
Sorry.
Slow down. Okay, Okay, and we're rolling.
This isn't on sale, is it?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Is that your dad?
Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me.
Well, I guess I'll go.
Thank you.
Is it good?
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm not sure if I was in genre or not, but I
We got it. I think
Sorry.
we got it.
No, I
Everything
think
needed.
I'm sorry.
I think we got it. I think we
Okay,
got
we'll
it.
head out. Thank you so
amazing.
much.
Thank
You guys
you
have a
so
good day,
much.
and I just stay in the lobby for me, okay?
Oh,
You stick behind.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, great. See you.
Yeah.
okay.
Just
Just her?
Yeah, I think so. I think we got all we need.
Hey, congrats.
Hey, thanks.
Don't do that
but
here.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Get out of here.
Yeah, go on.
You can do that in the lobby.
We were just watching from the side there.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
so.
fun.
You guys are
They
so.
had it. They
You
had
guys
it.
are
So warm.
You're so
to them.
nice.
You're
So warm.
You are so warm.
Loving environment.
Such-
And they really feel like those actors knew what you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you gave notes in a way that made them feel normal.
Confident.
And like they knew what world they lived in.
You could tell
MM.
from take 1 to take 2, they just relaxed.
What are you going to do with her? Can I ask what you're going to do with her?
I haven't decided yet. But there's a couple of spots that I'm working on that I think she might be really good for.
Okay.
That's
so
amazing.
interesting.
I think I also, what I love about us and what you guys just did there is the power of not looking at them when you talk to them.
No,
Exactly.
there was no eye contact at all.
It made them listen extra.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we want actors who listen.
And
All right.
actors who hear.
Actors who hear.
Well, I've
not
got
the same
to
thing.
run to a happy hour with some other casting directors and some producers. So I
cool.
might have to actually head out right now.
Yeah, I'm also leaving
Yeah.
actually. So I was
Yeah.
planning to leave before then.
I'm late to a happy hour, so I also
Yeah,
have to go. but
I've got
it's
another
so
12 hours of work too, so I just gotta start plugging away. Yeah.
I'm going to go to a wine bar and put self-tapes on in the background on mute, drink
That's
a
good.
whole bottle of Cabernet,
Wow.
and talk to my niece on the phone the whole time.
Well, I'm
Oh
going
my
to be at
God.
Nobu with Salma Hayek if anyone wants to join us.
Selma.
Yeah, she's
my
so fun.
God.
Isn't she?
She's
incredible.
good.
She's
She's
right.
amazing.
I'm gonna be,
so right.
I'm going to stop by because I'll be close. I'll be nearby. I'm
Come by,
at
come
that
by.
Malibu McDonald's across the street, and I'm meeting with a bunch of people who might play the Artful Dodger in a gritty new reboot of Oliver. So
That is
Good luck.
so
Good luck.
exciting.
That's
That's
so
so
awesome.
fun.
I'm going to a My Gym, getting some drinks with some moms, seeing, if anybody has any,
Yeah.
anybody with something to show me.
Yeah,
That's
that's great.
Yeah.
well,
That's awesome.
as we
It's
like to
LA.
say, I'll be in touch.
I'll be in touch.
We'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
It was
We'll let you know.
It was
Open.
good to be in front of you guys.
You will not have my number. I have yours.
Oh, this was really fun. We have to do this more often.
We really do. I'll see you all at South by.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course. Now, everybody think the secret word in your head. Okay.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
How fun.
This has been Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists answering the question. Now that's why we call it show business. Good night, Hollywood. Live from the Dynasty Typewriter.
And thank you to our guest, Mackenzie Barmen. Go follow her on Instagram.
Thanks for
She's the
having
funniest.
me.
She's the
find her.
funniest.
She's the best.
Come find me.
Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists is an improvised Hollywood Roundtable podcast created and performed and produced by Kylie Brakeman, Jeremy Colhane, Angela Giratana, and Patrick McDonald. Music is by Gabriel Ponton. The opinions expressed on this podcast do not reflect the opinions of anyone who works on it, not even the performers, because this is an improvised podcast and we're stupid. Full video versions of AOAOAOA are available on YouTube, so please like and subscribe and leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Good night, Hollywood.